Don't grab opportunities in this lifetime. We don't know what's happening in the next life. You only have this lifetime to attract that girl that you really want. You only have this lifetime to attract those opportunities you want to attract, to build that business you want to build. You only have this lifetime. Sure, fellas. Welcome to the Friday night edition with Dinho's Alpha. This is another one, man. This is another one, and I think tonight I'm just gonna talk from my heart. Just gonna talk from my heart. This is episodes 1, 2, 3. It's episode 4. It's episode 4 of the Friday night edition. Just chill and enjoy. Tonight I'm just gonna speak from my heart. Before I go anywhere, I just wanna ask you a question. Who do you want to be? Or what do you want to be? Who do you want to be, or what do you want to be? Because everything that you want in life, everything that you like to have in life, your dreams, they depend so bad or so much on the person you are going to become. I know most of the cases, or most of the times we think nah, when I get that job, when I get that business running, I'm gonna become a better person. But the reality is that business that you want to run, depend so much on who you are going to become. This is the Friday night edition. Man, with Dinho's Alpha. So much depends on who you are going to become. So tonight's topic is going to be reinventing yourself, transforming yourself, upping your value, taking your value to another level, making sure that you are solid as the guy. Whatever that you want in life, I want you to know that it depends so bad on who you are going to become. You don't have to die like that. You are given the mindset. You can change so many forms. You can reinvent yourself so many times before you die. You don't have to die as you are right now. You can fix whatever that you need to fix and transform your life. I already told you, who do you want to be? You can become exactly dead. You can become exactly dead. I'm telling you, man, the lifestyle that you want, the woman that you want, the business you want to build, depends so much on who you are becoming as the person, as the guy. The places you want to live in. One OG of mine once said to me, Dinho, your current lifestyle, the shops you shop at, your friends, the life that you are living right now, the woman you are having right now, all those things, the money you are getting, all those things are a reflection of what you are the reflection of your standard. I think I'm gonna repeat that. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. I grew up with the OGs. They put me on game with so many things. I'm gonna repeat that. This OG said to me, Dinho, your current lifestyle, the friends you are keeping around, the shops you shop at, your salary, the woman you are having in your life, all these things are a reflection of your standard. And I knew it then and there that, if I'm not happy with the standard of my life at this point, I gotta reinvent myself. You gotta reinvent yourself. Like, there's no other way, man. You gotta reinvent yourself. You gotta transform yourself. You have to increase your value. There's something that comes with increasing your value. You can be exactly who you want to be. Like, I'm for real. You can be exactly who you want to be. You can talk like that guy you wanna be. You can walk like that guy you wanna be. But it takes self-improvement. You gotta self-improve. You gotta work on yourself. You know, there are videos that I'm making. If you can go onto the channel, that will help you. How to check the areas that needs improvement, you know, in your life. How to check the flaws and how to improve as the guy. As the guy, everything is in your hands. Women can literally get the face injection, breast enlargement, the BBLs. But you as the guy, you gotta hit the gym. To grow the shoulders, you gotta hit the gym. To grow the six pack, you gotta focus on your diet. Calculate your calories. I'm telling you, man. So much depends on you as the guy. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? You can be exactly that. You don't have to die as you are, man. You can transform yourself and take a new form. I'm telling you, man, after you take a new form, let me have this. After you take a new form, no one is gonna care about your past. No one is gonna use your past against you. I'm telling you, man, you can transform your life, you can change your life, and I'm telling you, after you've done that, all your past, all the things you did in the past, those things are gonna be a testimony, man. No one is gonna use those things. And I think one of the things that makes it hard for you guys to transform yourself and reinvent yourself, I think one of the things is the environment. You know, because maybe you think these people will forever see you like that, will forever see you as that person that went to jail. You know, will forever see you as that person that did this. You know, if that is holding you back, I'm telling you, man, you're gonna have to transform yourself in another city, in another country, you know, or in another place. It doesn't have to be in a different city. It can be in a different hood, in a different location, maybe. That's gonna help you grow. Because to be honest, those girls that you want to carve, man, like those businesses you want to start, they depend so bad on who you are going to become as the guy. So you gotta take a new form. You gotta up your value. You have to increase your value. You have to increase your skill set. And it's all in the mind. Ooh. It is all in the mind. If you've watched these videos, you can tell when I started these videos on the 1st of August, if you can check the first video that I made, I think it was the guy she sleeps with. You can tell that I had gained weight. But look at me now, man. On the 4th episode. Look at me now. So much depends on what you do as the guy. So much depends on you. I'm telling you, man. So much depends on you. You can be exactly that thing that you want to be. You want to be a musician, a great musician, you can be that. But it takes finding out that, you know what, this sound that I'm using right now is not good for me. It doesn't take my brand forward. It doesn't take anything. You don't lose anything from changing the sound. I'm telling you, man, you don't lose anything from like cutting certain food. You don't lose anything. I'm telling you, fellas. So much depends on who you are becoming. There's this law in the 48 laws of power. There's this law in the 48 laws of power that says, cut attention at all cost. caught attention at all cost. In the 48 laws of power, it says, out of sight, out of mind. You know. But if that's what it takes, man, for you to transform your life, you gotta disappear, even if it can be 6 months. But I assure you, man, it takes a year. It takes a year, fellas. Like, it takes a year. It doesn't take anything from you, man. Being a great person doesn't take anything from you. Because if you don't improve, you stay the same. Wow. If you don't improve, you stay the same. You know, you've got video that are in your archive, man. You are scared to post them because you care about what these people are gonna say. You know, you gotta reinvent yourself, man. I've made a decision that I'm going to reinvent myself every 3 years. I'm going to reinvent myself. I'm telling you, man. I'm going to reinvent myself every 3 years. Looks like my microphone. I'm going to reinvent myself every 3 years. You can reinvent yourself every 5 years. You gotta stay relevant. You gotta stay relevant. So much depends on reinvention, transformation. You're going through a breakup right now. You gotta reinvent yourself, man. 3 things to help you with the breakup. 3 things. Number 1, you have to reinvent yourself. Work on yourself on a personal standpoint. That's number 1. You have to work on yourself from the personal standpoint, the presentation part of yourself. Number 2, you have to make sure that you increase your money, man, your cash flow. It goes up. Number 3, you gotta get them horse. I'm telling you, man, that's the only way to heal from a breakup. Step number 1 that you have to do if you're going through a breakup, work on yourself from the presentation standpoint, your mental, your inner self. Make sure you heal. Number 2, increase your salary. Number 3, get other girls. You gotta get other girls, man. I'm telling you. Remember, in the modern times, most of you all work from home. Most of you all are engineers. You know, so you gotta attract what you want. You gotta attract what you want. Because you know you want it to come to knock at your door. You know, so you gotta attract opportunities that you want. You gotta attract. So reinventing yourself is one key thing that's gonna help you do that. Celebrities do that. I was looking at the videos of Loyiso. Loyiso took a new form. The nigga lost weight. It's a great thing. I'm telling you, fellas, who do you want to be, man? Who do you want to become? Because so much depends on that. Oof. So much depends on that. It's all a mindset, man. I'm telling you, everything that you are failing at, someone else is succeeding at it. Everything you are failing at, every business you are failing at, someone else is succeeding at it. All the women you can't get, someone else is getting them. It's all a matter of you reinventing yourself to attract what you want. Put yourself out there for opportunities. That's why there's a law in the 48 laws of power that says call attention at all cost. I'm telling you, fellas, you gotta transform yourself and reinvent yourself to make sure that you become that guy that you want to be. You know who you want to be. But it takes self-improvement. Reinventing yourself, making sure you are that guy. Making sure you walk like that guy. That's all it takes. That's all that matters. This is the Friday night edition. I hope you enjoyed last week's show. I was having Sia. Like, that was a great show. I think I gotta do a reaction to that video. Comment in the comment section if you want me to do a reaction to that video, because there's a lot that we actually spoke about, you know. I think I'd love to do a reaction to that, you know, because there were a lot of caps in that interview, you know. When you interview women, there were a lot of caps, you know, so I think I gotta do a reaction video. Caught attention at all cost. Remember that, fellas. I think I have to make a video about that. Caught attention at all cost. I'm telling you, man, you gotta work on yourself. You gotta self-improve. You gotta make sure that you become that guy that can attract the life that he wants, that can attract the opportunities that he wants, that can attract the woman that he wants. You know, it all depends on you as the guy. It all depends on you, man. We can't be sitting here advising each other like women, they advise each other. You are the price to me. No, man. That's the guy. You gotta work for the first place. You gotta work. Gotta put in the work. Tell me you are the price to me. No, it doesn't work in the manosphere. Telling you, man, you gotta reinvent yourself and make sure you become that guy that is worth of things, that is worth of respect. Because you know the disrespect that comes with not being him, not being that guy. You know the disrespect that comes with that. I'm sure now you're at home. They're disrespecting you at home, your girlfriend. Telling you, man, you gotta be strict, man. It doesn't take much to self-improve, to reinvent self. You know, it doesn't take much. I think this is one of the videos that I gotta revisit in the future and remake them in a practicality, you know, to show you guys that it's really possible to change. It's really possible to can transform yourself and live the life that you want. There's a video that I'm going to shoot, the dating mistakes I've made in my 20s, you know. That one is coming, check that one out. It's gonna be out in no time. You know, the dating mistakes I've made in my 20s. That's gonna be a great video. And remember, I'm going to have guests, man. I'm going to have different women coming here, man, on my couch. This is a big couch. It was so amazing last week. I'm sure you saw that this couch is actually big. I know you guys think it's small, but it's actually big, man. As long as she doesn't have the BBS, she can fit on this couch. I'm telling you, man. This is Dinho's Alpha on the Friday night edition. This was the fourth episode. Catch you in the next one. Man, you gotta reinvent yourself and transform yourself. It doesn't take much. It takes doing that haircut once a month, twice a month, depending. You know, you can reinvent yourself. Like you can, you know, there are attraction triggers that I'm gonna talk about. The chains, you know, you can be that guy that put the chains. You can be that guy, if you like tattoos, you can put tattoos. You can fix anything that is everything. Like you can, like these things are fixable, man. You can pick the style that you want and go with that style that you want. I've picked my style. I'm sure you've seen with these episodes that this guy really picked who he wants to be. And he's working on that, you know. So I want you guys to improve and work on exactly that thing that you really want to be. Catch you in the next one, man. Don't forget to subscribe and click the like button, man, for algorithm purposes. And that notification button there, don't forget to switch it on, man. So that when I go live, every Thursday I'm live at 8:30. I'm live on the Uncut Thursday night edition. I was just speaking from my heart, man. See you next week, fellas. See you next week. And I know you guys are gonna improve yourselves. Because you only have one life, man. Should I carry on? Should I stop? You only have one life, man. Like you only have one life to live. If you don't grab opportunities in this lifetime, we don't know what's happening in the next life. You know, you only have this lifetime to attract that girl that you really want. You only have this lifetime to attract those opportunities you want to attract, to build that business you want to build. You only have this lifetime. Man, it's not nice that like you are not living the life of your dreams with the woman of your dreams in a location of your dreams. You know. But you guys are gonna self-improve. You guys are gonna change your lives. I believe in you guys. That's why we're making this self-improvement video, so that you guys really get on game. Catch you on the next one, man. I hope this was amazing. This was like really amazing. Catch you on the next one, fellas. Sure, fellas. Catch you on the next one. This was actually great. Subscribe and leave a comment.